I'd like to talk briefly about zombie mortgages. These are second loans secured by a home that were often taken out at the same time as a larger first lien mortgage. And they were basically split the first and the second to allow borrowers to avoid large down payments and apply part of the second to the down payment. Many borrowers didn't realize there were two loans. Usually it was the same lender that split the loans. And these loans carry interest rates of 9% or more and balloon payments, big giant payments due at the end of the loan that must be paid with prepayment penalties. So basically making them pay that large balloon payment, or else if they try to pay it off earlier, they have to pay a penalty, which deters them from doing so. These loans included predatory terms, and they were marketed very heavily before the housing crash in communities of color in lower income neighborhoods. The borrowers were told that the value of their homes inevitably going to go up and they could refinance these loans into other loans with better terms. But then the housing market collapsed and borrowers struggled to pay their first loan, or they lost their house in foreclosure because they couldn't keep up with the payments. Then what happened is the second mortgage zombie lenders, they realized they couldn't foreclose on these folks because the homes were worth less than what was owed on the first mortgages. So they basically washed their hands of it. They stopped billing people, and many sold the loans at a discount to other companies without even giving notice to the borrowers. So many of these homeowners believed that the second mortgage debt was gone or forgiven because they didn't hear from them. If they were able to hold on to their home by modifying the first loan, they thought the second loan was included. Many people filed bankruptcy and they thought that the second loan was wiped away. There was never any communication from these lenders. They just basically went out of the picture. Then years later, more recently, now that home values are back up, the debt collectors that bought these loans have resurrected these dormant mortgages. And that's why they're called zombies. They've come back from the dead, and now they're coming after people with extremely high interest rates and fees being added on to the original loan. So out of the blue, they start sending letters and statements. They're threatening foreclosure, and they're demanding that the homeowner pay the outstanding balance of the mortgage along with years of interest and fees.